Hey guys, welcome back to the Geekbox. So, doing a quick video starting off my morning. Not sort of video I want to do, honestly, because I try generally to be positive in this channel. I mean, we've got some stuff coming up that's going to be more in-depth with things that people disagree with, etc., but that's a different topic. So, the reason I'm doing this video is actually to explain a few things, which I will say for a start. I know there's people that will say you don't have to explain yourself or anything when doing your channels, and I completely agree with that. If you're a content creator, you create for your reasons, what you like, and you do it as long as you're happy. And if anybody doesn't like that, they can stuff it where the sun don't shine. I'm in response in the fact that I woke up this morning, it's the UK time, so for me here it's 9:30. I got this message a bit ago, I just saw it on my Instagram, and it was an interesting intake. And obviously if there's anyone that agrees with it, fair enough. Say as well, I do apologise at times, some of my videos take a bit of time to come out. Again, like, you know, when Raw and SmackDown finish, etc., it's 4 o'clock in the morning for me, and I have work a few hours later. So like yesterday, 14-hour work shift, and then bits I had to do after work before I got home. Then I got home, started working on my Ron Killings video, which I've had to finish off this morning because I literally nodded off, sat here in my chair editing, so I realised I had to go to bed. Just got it done, so that'll be up shortly, at least the positive. But anyway, enough rambling with that. Yeah, do it off my phone. It's easier. So I'm going to read it off my phone. I'm still waking up properly recording this, so you'll have to forgive me. School runs and all that as well. Waking up the house in the morning. So, message reads off on it. Hello, I'm someone that's watched your channel for a while now, and whereas I really do like your videos, I am confused by a few things. Firstly, why does it take so long for some of your videos to come out? I don't imagine it's that hard to make your videos. You're copying content over and then putting your own things at the start and the end of the videos. So it doesn't make sense to me why it would have to wait for the next day or even longer for this video to come out. I don't know if you're aware of this. There are lots of people now making videos like yours, and they come out straight away. I don't know why anyone would wait so long to watch one of your videos. I know at times you have people in your videos we don't see in other places, but I don't feel like it's worth waiting a whole day or even hours later when I have to go to work before I would have to then watch these videos. It would also explain why these videos tend to have a lot more views than your videos do. Fair enough. Do you think maybe if you committed more time to getting these videos out at a good time scale, that you would then get better views and your channel would actually do better? Again, I've liked watching your videos, but for example, having to wait about 12 hours after a pay-per-view for the reactions to come out when I see them everywhere anyway, why would I watch your channel to find them? I don't get why you do it in this fashion. I know it sounds like I'm being mean, but it doesn't make any sense to me. If you can't put it out in a time frame that people are actually going to watch your videos, then why have the channel in the first place? Also, there's a lot of people you don't get in your videos. I don't know why you don't use them. I don't know if it's because you don't like them, or just because you don't want to use anyone different than what you're used to. There are plenty of people out there that you can use. Maybe you should take some time to research other channels and look around to find people if you want to put in your videos. Again, please, I don't understand why you have events that you don't hit. There's been lots of things that have happened in AEW and other shows that you don't get in your videos. I go to your channel hoping to find these events and I never do. Please, try to do better. So, I mean, I'm obviously not going to say who it is that sent that, because that would just be an a-hole thing to do. So covering just a few things in there. One, I appreciate somebody actually reaching out at least to share their opinion regardless. I know, for better or worse, feedback helps your channel grow. I think two main things I need to hit on there is, this isn't my job for a start. A lot of guys, some of the guys that do have jobs on that as well, I don't know how they find the time to get all the content in they do, and I admire everything about them being able to. But for me, it's like, I mean, you know, I've got a partner, we have children, you know, I work most of the time, I obviously have things at home I have to sort that as well. So a lot of the time when I'm making these videos, if you could actually see me like this now as I'm making these videos, you'd probably laugh at me half asleep or desperately, you know, slamming tea or coffee as I can to make sure that the job gets done. Obviously, when I can, I try and do, I mean, you've seen times I literally sometimes do it whilst the show's going, or if I don't have work the next day, I will get myself up at the end of Raw or SmackDown, catch up if I haven't actually seen the show directly, and then try and get the videos done straight away. So especially for like my American audience, you wake up in the morning, those videos are up there. Second, the content itself, I try and find as many people as I can, honestly. It's not, you search for the shows and stuff, and I love when people tell me about content creators that I've missed, so always trying to add people in. But also, if you feel there's people you want in the show, in the video, sorry, that watch the show, then please send them to me and I'll check them out. I'll say as well, there are sometimes I just can't use them because either the audio they're using, or some of them are like, they're quiet, so quiet that it takes so long for me to find out what part of the show they're actually watching when they're just sitting silently, that I can't afford to spend another 40 minutes. And that's literal sometimes how long I'll spend searching through someone's thing before I have to give up. You know, to create a video that I need to get made in a few hours, because say last Sunday, for example, I did Money in the Bank. You know, just a breakdown, just to give you an idea. Obviously, Saturday for me was, I worked 8 in the morning till 8 in the evening, and then came home, had a bit of time, and then had to go back out again. And then I got home from that about 11 o'clock, and then I watched from midnight, watched Money in the Bank, watched the pay-per-view. I got about 2-3 hours sleep after that, and then got up and started making the videos. And I spent the entire day with people. On top of it, I actually had people generally just asking. So you know, I don't mind, that's fair. It's, you know, but some people actually sending quite crappy comments, and the fact that why haven't I done the R-Truth video yet, because my process is the way that allows me to make the videos in the shortest time possible without losing the quality of the video. But yeah, so for me sometimes it is a measure. I don't have the extra time to put, if I wish I made my living from this, but unfortunately I don't. Obviously that would be a dream thing, because then I could cover everything. But yeah, and obviously then on to the comment about other content with AEW, etc. Obviously, you see, I don't get AEW content very often for two simple reasons. One, I don't follow AEW that closely. I've always had a love-hate relationship with AEW. When it started off, got right into it. I'll do a video about that in the future. I've found lately there's been more things that I can kind of get into, but it's kind of picking up watching the highlights and stuff for me. And on top of that, not a lot of people stream AEW content. That's why you might notice the AEW videos tend to be shorter than the WWE videos, because I'll have like 15 to 25 depending people that I can look to, get their content, try and share their content, etc. Whereas it will be maybe 10 people if I'm lucky on AEW stuff. Again, I'm sure that out there it's finding them at times. I have ones I do miss sometimes. I make a video with AEW stuff, and then after I post it up I go, oh, I didn't check so and so. because somebody I know does AEW more than WWE, etc. And again, like, I would love to be able to do reactions to TNA, because TNA has got some awesome stuff going on, but I can't make a video with only 2 or 3 people actually doing their reactions to it. I mean, you've got hardcore guys like Wrestling for Life. If you see me do a lot of work with them, they cover pretty much everything they can. But there's only sort of like 2 or 3 people I know really that stream TNA stuff on a regular basis. So again, New Japan, somebody mentioned to me before, I tried to follow on the title changes in New Japan. I spent 3 hours looking, and I managed to find there was like 2 minutes of content of people reacting. So again, love to be able to do those things, because obviously I want to be exposed to all kinds of wrestling. I'm trying to get to find time to watch the other stuff. Again, time is the biggest enemy doing this, and being in the UK, again, I know there's a few guys over here that live stream and stuff. There's obviously like days and that, whatever time scale they're on, really happy for them that they can afford to stay up and watch and do that and the other. I'd love to be able to get some sleep first and then get up and watch Raw or SmackDown or whatnot, but again, bills need to be paid. Anyway, I've rambled on about this enough. I just wanted to cover some of that base thing. Like I said, don't have to explain yourselves with content, but I wanted to cover this. This message it's what they say, you got someone hating on you, you've made it. But yeah, I wanted to just cover this. Obviously, I know there's a few people look with other things as well, and I do apologise that sometimes there are videos that I want to make, and I know you guys want to see them as well, and I just don't have the time to get them done, unfortunately. Worlds Collide, massive example. I really wanted to get some videos done for that, but again, between Worlds Collide, Money in the Bank, Raw hits on the Monday night as well, and I work right the way through. Like, Sunday's my day off that I have along that run, and obviously I spent about 14 hours making content on Sunday, and then having the actual evening and that with my family and having the time with them. So wish I could do more. I really do. I am a one-man show, for those that don't know. I think that there have been people, I think, that are under the impression that I have a team or an editor and things like that, but no, it's just me running on my lonesome. I mean, I like the process, so probably would be up for the long time, but that's enough being said with that. So wrapping up. So anyway, thanks if you've watched the video this far. Your attention span is far better than mine tends to be at times, so congratulations. Also, obviously, just keep an eye on what's going on the channel, and again, I know this is a negative, but please also feel free to feed back to me. And that's that. There'll be other videos coming soon as well. Obviously, reactions. I'm about to post up the Ron Killings video. I'm going to try and obviously dip in as well and get the Gunther video done, and Bailey as well. I can to my best. So thanks for watching, and I will see you all out there. Love you all, and I appreciate you all for what you do for us, for the channel.